Ever wondered if there's a job out there stranger than yours? Imagine embarking on a journey through the most unusual corners of the global job market. In every nook and cranny of our diverse world, different cultures, societies, and industries have birthed job roles that are so unique and unexpected, they might just make your jaw drop. From the exotic streets of India to the bustling metropolises of the United States, from the tranquil tea gardens of China to the serene fjords of Norway, we find careers so incredibly niche and peculiar, they'll make your typical 9-to-5 look like a walk in the park. Whether it's due to distinctive cultural practices or simply out-of-the-box industry needs, these jobs are as fascinating as they are strange. They're a testament to human creativity and adaptability, proving that the potential for innovation is boundless. Well, buckle up, because we're about to dive into the 8 strangest jobs in the world. Starting us off at number 8, we have the passenger payer. Now, you might be scratching your head wondering what exactly does a passenger payer do? Well, let me enlighten you. A passenger payer is someone who is paid to ride in vehicles. Yes, you heard it right. They literally get paid to sit in a car, bus, or any other form of transport. This job exists primarily in places where there are passenger quotas in place for vehicles. These quotas are often part of regulations aimed at reducing traffic congestion and air pollution. In regions like some parts of Asia, for instance, vehicles are required to have a certain number of passengers during specific hours. If they fall short of this quota, they hire passenger payers to fill in the gap. It's quite an unusual job, but hey, if you love car rides, this might be your dream job. Coming in at number 7, have you ever thought of making a career out of sleeping? Well, believe it or not, there are people out there who actually get paid to catch some Z's. Known as professional sleepers, these individuals contribute to the world of sleep science and comfort in ways you might not have imagined. So, what do these professional sleepers do, you ask? They participate in sleep studies, offering insight into the mysteries of the human mind and body during sleep. Their slumber is monitored and analyzed to help scientists understand sleep disorders and conditions. But that's not all. Professional sleepers also play a vital role in the bedding industry. They test mattresses, pillows, and all sorts of sleep-related products, ensuring that the rest of us can enjoy a peaceful night's sleep. Imagine being told to take a nap for science, or to test the comfort of a brand new mattress. Sounds like a dream job, right? Brace yourselves for number 6, the sweat smeller. Yes, you heard that right. In the vast and varied world of jobs, the sweat smeller is among the most unique. These olfactory experts are employed by the deodorant industry. Their mission? To test the effectiveness of these products. Imagine your role is to sniff out the difference between a pre- and post-deodorant application on a person's skin. It's not just about having a strong stomach, but also about having a strong, discerning nose. What qualifications do you need for this job, you ask? A keen sense of smell is a must, of course, but more than that, you need a high tolerance for unpleasant odors. It's also helpful to have a background in chemistry or biology to understand the science behind those odorous reactions. Not a job for the faint of heart or nose. Halfway through our list at number 5, we have the chick sexer. Now you'd be forgiven for thinking this is some sort of tongue-in-cheek joke, but let's be clear, it's an actual job, and a vital one at that, in the poultry industry. Chick sexers are the skilled individuals who determine the sex of a chick just days after it hatches. This role is pivotal in the industry, as it allows for the separation of the males and females, which are typically raised differently. The job requires intense training, often taking up to 3 years to master. It's a unique skill to be able to differentiate between the sexes, as there are no obvious physical differences in chicks. Despite the strange name and the challenging task, chick sexers play an essential role in ensuring the poultry industry thrives, helping to bring that delicious chicken to your dinner table. It's a peculiar job, but someone's got to do it. At number 4, we introduce a job that requires a lot of emotions, the professional mourner. This job isn't about faking it, but rather about expressing genuine empathy and sorrow. Professional mourners are hired to attend funerals and grieve for the deceased. They cry, wail, and express sorrow, adding a layer of melancholy to the proceedings. While this might seem unusual to some, in many cultures, it's a revered tradition. It's believed to assist in the grieving process and honor the departed. Often the louder and more intense the crying, the greater the honor bestowed upon the deceased. This job isn't for the faint-hearted. It demands emotional strength, resilience, and the ability to mourn someone you've never met. It requires one to tap into the universal experience of loss and articulate it in the most profound way possible. It's a job that truly requires wearing your heart on your sleeve. Reeling in our third spot is the bike fisher. Now, this isn't your typical angler. Bike fishers are specialized workers, mostly found in cities crisscrossed by canals. Their job? To pull out, you guessed it, bicycles from these waterways. In countries like the Netherlands, where bikes are a primary mode of transportation, these aquatic rescuers are a necessity. They help keep the canals clean, reducing environmental pollution. But don't be fooled, this isn't a leisurely afternoon spent fishing. Bike fishers face the unique challenge of hauling out heavy, often rusty and algae-covered bikes. It's a physically demanding job, requiring strength, patience, and a good sense of humor. These unsung heroes not only keep our canals clean, but also contribute to recycling efforts. After retrieval, these bikes, if salvageable, are refurbished and resold, giving them a second chance at life. Talk about fishing for a living. Almost at the top, at number 2, we have the tea taster. Now this isn't just about sipping and slurping your favorite brew. A tea taster has a palate as refined as a sommelier's. It's a role that marries science with the sensory, demanding a deep understanding of tea varieties, cultivation, harvest and processing techniques. Typically, a tea taster undergoes several years of training to develop their taste buds and learn the language of tea. They taste hundreds of teas a day, assessing each brew for aspects like aroma, color, and flavor. Their insights guide the blending process, ensuring consistency and quality across batches. But the influence of a tea taster extends beyond the tea factory. They have a significant impact on the tea industry, shaping trends and consumer preferences. They play a crucial role in determining which teas make it to your cup and which ones don't. It's a steep job, but someone's gotta brew it. And finally, at number 1, we have the sweetest job of all, the chocolate engineer. Imagine a career where your day is filled with cocoa beans, creamy milk, and sugar. That's a day in the life of a chocolate engineer. These aren't just any old candy makers. They're skilled professionals, trained in the art and science of creating the most delicious chocolate. Chocolate engineers spend years studying food science, chemistry, and even engineering. They learn about the complex process of transforming raw cocoa beans into the glossy, mouth-watering confections we all love. It's a job that requires a lot of knowledge, precision, and of course, a sweet tooth. Their day-to-day tasks are as rich and varied as the chocolates they produce. One day, they might be testing new recipes, adjusting the balance of ingredients to achieve the perfect blend of flavor and texture. The next day, they could be working on the production line, ensuring that each piece of chocolate is crafted to perfection. But it's not all about the taste. Chocolate engineers also play an important role in shaping the future of the chocolate industry. They're constantly researching and developing new techniques to improve the quality of their products, making them more sustainable and even healthier. Some chocolate engineers work on creating new types of chocolate, experimenting with exotic flavors and unexpected combinations. Others focus on the technical side, designing and optimizing the machinery used in chocolate production. But whatever their specialty, all chocolate engineers share a common goal: to make the world a little sweeter, one bite at a time. The role of a chocolate engineer is a testament to the endless possibilities of the job market. It's a career that combines creativity, science, and of course, the love of chocolate. And while it might be a far cry from the traditional office job, it's a profession that brings joy to millions of people around the world. Who knew the world of work could be so bizarre? From sleeping to smelling sweat, these jobs truly redefine what it means to have a normal job. So the next time you think your job is strange, remember, it could always be weirder.